Hello there, welcome to my channel, Katie's Empathy, and the very first video in my series, Powerful Feminine Energy Unleashed. Now, if you didn't see my unboxing video of the Divine Feminine, let me just give you a quick rundown on why I chose to do this series. Now, I am the oldest of 10 girls and 1 boy. So there's a lot of female energy in my life. And something about my family is that, we have a lot of ancestral trauma within the women of my family. So, there's been a lot of toxic masculinity that has been attracted to our family over the past several generations. And, in my life, I've really been working on healing that within myself and hopefully within our family line. Now, if you're thinking that, why do we have to focus on the feminine? Isn't the masculine something there too? And for me, we live in a society where masculine energy is uplifted and looked at as the norm, and we kind of push away feminine energy. Now that is changing very quickly, I believe. But, over the past several generations of humanity, logic and power and these kind of things have been at the forefront, and it's really caused some trauma and some issues that have needed healing. And so what I see happening now is that feminine energy coming back to the forefront, that intuition, that softness, that healing that needs to happen so much is coming back and helping us get through these things. And of course, masculine and feminine have to work together. And I think really like bringing that feminine energy to the forefront. It's not taking away the masculine energy, but it's healing all of the wounds so that men and women, masculine and feminine, can work together, and whatever you identify with as your gender, everyone has masculine and feminine energy, so it's about balancing the two so that we can be complete. And it has nothing to do with whether you're a guy or a girl, if you're trans or non-binary. I myself, I am a non-binary female, so I choose not to recognize gender in myself so much, but I do go by feminine pronouns because that is what people approach me with, and that is what I accept. But if someone were to use masculine pronouns for me, that would be fine. And for me, it's all about, gender is about the energy inside of me, not necessarily the body parts that I have, right? So that's a whole nother topic for another video. If you want to hear more about that, please let me know in the comments. But for now, for this series, we are going to focus on The Divine Feminine by Megan Watterson. Here is the box for the deck. And we are going to do a daily reading each day. And what we're going to do is we are actually going to read what is in the book, because there is some historical information and some really important information for each woman in this series. And a lot of these women are ancient feminine women and spiritual women of the past. And so I think that we really unlock source energy and source power through these women, especially on the feminine side. And by embracing these women and how they added to the collective, I think we can unlock so much within ourselves and within the world around us. So if you're on board with that, keep on watching and be looking out for more videos. And without further ado, we will shuffle the cards and choose our daily card for July the 1st. All right, so I'm just going to ask my spirit guides and the spirit guides of anyone who is watching or will watch this video to help us pick a card today that will give us exactly what we need for the day, that will help us embrace challenges, I'm calling on divine feminine energy to be with us here, to show us where we need healing, to show us how we can embrace the feminine within ourselves on July the 1st. Thank you for being here. And I ask Spirit to bless anyone who is watching this video. And I thank you all for being here today with me. All right, so our first card is Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. And I'm just going to let y'all see this card. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And I'm going to find her in the book, and we are going to read about Dakini, who she is, what her history is, and how she added to the collective. All right, so page 130. Bear with me as I'm still getting used to recording myself and doing these YouTube videos, but you know, I'm really just following my heart with this and doing what I feel Spirit is guiding me to do. All right, Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Dakini is the embodiment of a feminine wisdom that goes beyond reason or the intellect. Dakini is translated into Tibetan as sky goer. She is a tantric priestess and a female manifestation of wisdom. She is elusive, playful, and ultimately defies definition. She represents the enlightened feminine principle of non-duality that transcends gender. She contains a sharp, quick, and uncompromising energy that can feel radical, wild, and free. As a space dancer and skygoer, the Dakini has left the rigid boundaries of Earth and the laws of gravity. She is about the limitlessness of the sky, and because of all this, all possibilities are open to her. In Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as a meditation deity, the outer realm as a tantric yogini, and the mundane realm as a woman who teaches spiritual truths in each moment of her everyday life. She holds the gold tantric staff as a symbol of the ultimate union she has attained, ecstatic bliss and emptiness. I don't know how to pronounce this. Yeshe Sogyal is one of the great Dakinis in Buddhist history. She can appear as a messenger, a guide, or as a protector. She is known for being unruly in whatever she does because the ordinary rules of conduct don't apply to her. No man rules her, and a taste of freedom is what she wants to give us all the most. When your soul selects her card, the Dakini means that the task will be accomplished. Whatever it is you're currently working on, a project, an answer, or a decision, she will help you see through to the other side. In whatever form you need most, as a playful, angelic presence, as a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's hard, or as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take your next step. But with the Dakini, the answer and the way forward is not with the intellect. She is the embodiment of feminine intuition. She reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what's best for you now. The Dakini means it's not going to be a straight, clear yes or no. With the Dakini, it's the third option. She reminds us that there's something out beyond yes or no, or even right and wrong. There's something your gut will tell you if you can be expansive enough to hear the answer. She is not bound by the usual or by the expected. She will allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative and the most brilliant outcome possible. Soul voice meditation that the book gives us is, what is my intuition telling me in this moment? Intention that you can set, which is what is on the card. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Okay, so that's what the book says. And I gotta admit that I was getting a little bit teary-eyed as I read it, because wow, what a first card to choose. I'm just going to reread one part of it. In Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as meditation, the outer realm as tantric yogini, and the mundane realm as a woman who teaches spiritual truths in each moment of her everyday life. Which one are you? Which part of the Dakini represents you? You know, for me, I think that maybe I'm the mundane Dakini, the one who just speaks the truth every day, you know, whatever it means, you know. Really what I'm getting out of this card, and I'm just going to hold it back up as I speak about it, and we can just look at her. You know, what I'm getting from her, let's just look at some symbolism in this card here. She's holding the staff in her arm, right? But she's got this light in her hand. And I feel like that light is the truth. And that's her intuition. And I think for me right now, the Dakini is saying, what is my truth? What am I doing right now that is bringing me to my truth? And do I feel like I'm in a box? And if I feel like I'm in a box and I'm looking at black and white, where's the gray area? Where is this other thing that I'm not even paying attention to right now? Is there something else that I'm missing? Do I need to look within and really trust my gut on this one? All right. So that's what I'm getting from this. Very, very powerful. Very, very good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's what I have for July 1st, 2019 in Powerful Feminine Energy Unleashed. I hope this resonated with you. If not, then it probably was not for you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I hope that these messages find you in perfect divine timing exactly when you need them. Blessed be.